I do want to get another blacksmith. I absolutely do. So go ahead and throw it there and just hope for the best and hope that we only need one more. But this is kind of the circle of Banished. You know, we brought a bunch of new people in and we are running into issues with the fact that, you know, our old systems can't keep up. That's fine. You know, this is part of the challenge is balancing it out and making sure that we can actually keep up with things. Now, these guys are out of work. Let's go ahead and turn on the new quarry. And let's go ahead and say that the old one can be removed at some point. Now, obviously, the structures will get taken away, but the big old pit's gonna be staying there. But that's all right. That's not too big a deal. We can probably make that work. Now let's see. You're complaining about not having a job. You now have a job, so I'm assuming you're off to the quarry. We also got our hospital out here up and working. Everything's kind of just working at the minute. Like I said, my biggest concern, well, my concerns are twofold. Number one, food. Number two, tools. Food last year was still a surplus. We still had 500 more than we consumed, so that's fantastic. We also have 61 laborers right now. That's a little bit crazy. Also, using the word surplus reminded me of a game that I love playing that I might bring back to the channel. Democracy 3. I don't know if anyone's seen me play Democracy 3 before, but I don't know if anyone even remembers Democracy 3, but I really, really like Democracy 3. I might have to play that again sometime. Absolutely might have to do that. I'll tell you what, since we have so many laborers, let's go ahead and see if we can get up to 100 students. Because that seems like it would make sense at this point. It seems like getting a whole bunch of students would just make sense, really. So we'll get a little road that goes up there to the schoolhouse. That seems like a good location for it anyway. Sort of tucked in behind some houses. Shouldn't take long to build that at all. Oh wow, they cleared this out super quick. Good lord. Maybe we should start building down here. Although I'm thinking another forester out here could be an idea too. And also stockpiles, now that I think about it. Absolutely gonna want some of those. Nice big 10 by 10 there. And a 4 by 10 there. Or a 6 by 8, I suppose. Definitely gonna need some sizable stockpiles out here with the quarry and the mine. Could probably throw one in here and back there as well. Just to make sure the space is actually getting used, and also that these guys don't have to travel too far with their resources. 76 laborers now. Tell you what, we could probably get away with a few new things here. Let's get a forester's lodge and let's throw it right there. Let's get another one and we'll throw it, I think, there. And next to those, I want to do a herbalist. Let's see here. What way have I placed this forester's lodge? I have no idea. Tell you what, let's cancel you and place it again. So forester's lodge there with a herbalist there. And we probably want a woodcutter right here. That's usually something useful to have. So a woodcutter like that. We can do a gatherer's hut, which I definitely like the idea of. So a gatherer's hut could go, I don't know where to put this, honestly. Right there. And right there. And we could do a hunting cabin out here as well. So we'll sort of do a hunting cabin right at the bottom of all of that. So something a little bit like that. And that's going to create a lot of jobs, which is kind of the point. Now, what way have I done this? I feel like I've placed that wrong. So let's take that road out of there. What are you? A woodcutter? Okay. So remove the structure. Let's go to woodcutter. And right there. With the road sort of cutting up here. Like that. Alright, so that should kind of work out. We'll bring our roads around like that. Then up here is kind of going to be a similar story. So have this road go straight across. Then down in front. And I'd love it to go up there, but it's not going to let me because of the tree. That's fine. This road can go up and connect to there. And again, that'll create a lot of jobs. It'll give us a bunch more wood, a bunch more food. And what I can even do is get a fishing dock right about there. And down here as well. Right about there. Because those aren't too far from everything else we got going on here. So have that come over and connect there. Let's have this go like that. And again, just a whole bunch of jobs being created by all of those buildings. And we have the resources for it too, so it's totally fine. Let's get ourselves a stockpile. And we'll do the same just here as well. We probably don't need that one, but I'll have it anyway. But these will be great to have. I think the only thing missing at this point is some housing in this area. So right along here, I think we go ahead and throw some housing. Let's see, what do we got? Let's go for these ones. We'll go for these houses. They look kind of neat. Just a whole bunch of these along this road. We could throw a bunch of them back here as well. I think we'll double up on them. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. So there, there, right there, and right there. So 10 new houses. I don't think they'll be built anytime soon, but that's okay. We are probably going to want a storage barn out here as well. Tell you what, let's throw a storage barn right there. And that's relatively central. Obviously, we have one here as well, but this one's just a little bit closer to all of the food stuff. So I think that'll work out. I think that'll look good when it's all done. Let's see, you've got sheep? I don't think so. Don't really think we need sheep. I do really think we're going to need more firewood, though. So I'm kind of glad we're putting together this these two new woodcutters out there. Oh, we used a lot more last year. There we go. All right. Interesting. We used several thousand more units of food. Very interesting. Okay. I'm now a little bit concerned. Let's get another teacher. Let's get another teacher. And while we have all these laborers, let's say remove resources from all of this area. And this is going to be a new farming area. Because something tells me we're going to need it. So remove all of that. And this could actually loop around, which is kind of the cool thing. We're getting to the point where we can loop this around. So clear out just all of that. Just everything in that space. And I'll tell you what, clear out some of this as well. And then we can do a bridge, I think. Yeah, we can totally do a bridge that cuts across here. We'll do a little dirt road connecting it. And I'd like to see if I can do a tunnel. Not there. Not there either. I can do one there, though. That's huge, though. That is an enormous tunnel. But I think I'm going to do it because it is going to give us a connection straight through this mountain up to town. So I think that's going to be a really good thing to have, along with the bridge. So it'll be a way to loop around this entire area. I think that's a good thing. I'm also pretty sure this terrain clearing is going to be so quick with 91 laborers. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely... Those are ridiculous numbers. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of those to be builders. That's like 25 of them can be builders. That'll hopefully be enough to get all of this done sooner than later, because I'd like to get a lot of those people into these food production jobs. Because it's kind of a big deal that we don't start starving to death. Because, I mean, the population expansion has been solid. It's been great. But have we paid enough attention to food production? There's a possibility that the answer is a solid no. There is a definite possibility that the answer is most certainly not. But we'll see. We will see what ends up happening. I mean, people have to go quite a distance to get down here to clear this area out. They are clearing this bit out fine, but I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little bit nervous. I would be lying if I said I wasn't at least the teensiest little bit nervous. So let's prioritize all of this and get that built ASAP. I mean, I guess the good news is if we do start starving to death, we have got enough laborers to probably survive it. And I use the word probably there very carefully. Very, very carefully. Because there's every chance that we won't. So we'll just have to hope for the best. Now let's see. This is the herbalist. This is the forester. The woodcutter needs stone. Stone actually seems to be a bit of a bottleneck for us. I'll tell you what. It honestly, given the numbers of people that we have, may not be... Where is the quarry in here? There it is. It may not be a bad idea to get another one of these. Because we can totally get it out there. Obviously, that's going to interrupt the forester a little bit. I guess we could throw it down there. Still going to interrupt, but nowhere near as much. Yeah, I think there or here for a quarry. I think right there. Again, gonna interrupt the forester, but I feel like it is kind of important that we get stone production up and going again. So we'll hopefully get that done sooner than later. I feel like I keep saying that. I feel like I keep saying we'll do X sooner than later. We'll do Y sooner than later. I feel like that's becoming a thing. And I feel like I'm not okay with it. Because I always do. I don't know where I'm getting it from. But I always do this. I hear someone say a thing and I just pick up on it without meaning to. And then all the comments are like, hey, well, you know, well, you do this sooner than later, huh? So I feel like we're doing a thing again. I get the feeling. But you know, I guess we'll find out if it's a thing sooner than later, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and get another blacksmith. Because we do need one. We do need another couple of herbalists. So we'll go ahead and throw, we need a lot of those actually, good lord. Get a whole bunch of those. We got gatherers and foresters coming in very soon as well, which is fantastic. Obviously the quarry has to go in as well. Actually need some iron for the quarry, which is interesting. We have a decent amount of that though, so I think we'll manage. I'm apparently a foodie, interesting. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know what a foodie is, but in the context of Banished, I have no clue. Oh wow, production last year was actually a lot better. I guess the year before must have just been a rough year. Now what's this, woodcutter? That is a woodcutter, okay. Let's go up to 8 woodcutters. Oh, sorry, 9 woodcutters. We'll be going up to 10 in total, which is pretty good. And there's still the storage barns and the fishing and all that stuff to do, and this whole area as well. I mean, my citizens are going to be busy for a good long time. They are going to be so busy for such a long time, man. Oh, nomads have arrived, really? 56 nomads. Ah, sure, why not? No, we're not. We're not gonna do nomads this time. I think we're okay. I think we're okay, I'm sorry. I would love to say yes. I really would love to say yeah, let's go, but I feel like we're sort of teetering on the edge, you know, a little bit too much weight one way, we're gonna fall off. But if we balance things out, well, actually this comparison doesn't make sense because if you balance things out, you're still on the edge. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we could have taken the nomads. My comparison just didn't really work there, let's be honest. Didn't really work in the slightest. Let's go ahead then and get 28 foresters. Let's get up to 12 hunters. The reserve of tools is getting low, that's bad. Let's see, what else do we need? What else do we need? Stone cutters are fine. We really need to fix this tools problem. We really need to fix that. I think having some wood nearby is going to be good. But it's kind of urgent, so I'll tell you what. Remove resources from that area again. I know those trees just got planted, but it needs to be done. And get me another blacksmith. I don't even know if we need another blacksmith, but get me one anyway. I can't place it there. I can place it there, though. So get me a blacksmith right there. Because when we start running out of tools, we start running into, see what I did there? Some serious problems. So let's hope that you have some tools. You don't. Okay. We need tools. We need to purchase... We need to purchase tools, and I want to try and purchase like 250 of them. I reckon we can do this. I reckon we'll be okay. We just kind of got to be quick. Now let's get another woodcutter there. We actually have a fishing hut going up here as well, which is good. This one down here getting a little bit more stone, which is not bad. So I think we're going to be okay. I'm just concerned. We also just got lumberjack. Not bad. Not bad at all. This whole area down here is going to look fantastic once it's getting properly forested. Again, just going to take time, though. Just going to take a fair bit of time. But good lord, I mean, we have, what, over 500 people now? We have well over 500 people, and we are running out of tools. Like I said, ladies and gents, like I said, this game is a circle. You fix one problem, you bring back an old problem. At least I do. Most people that actually plan these things probably don't run into the problems because they balance it out and just continue to teeter on the edge. You know what it's like? I'll tell you what it's like. I've realized by comparison, right? It's like you're standing on a tightrope. You're walking a tightrope. That's what it is. Too far one way or the other and you teeter on the edge and you could fall off. Whereas if you stay perfectly balanced, as all things should be, you go straight down the tightrope. 200 IQ. That's what this video is. 200 IQ. Don't you forget it. Never mind the fact that people don't have tools. That's irrelevant. It's still 200 IQ, okay? Never mind the fact that people are going to start starving to death and that we're going to start running out of food because we don't have the tools to make food efficiently, and also the fact that we're running out of firewood again. God's sake. Start making wool coats, please. Ay, ay, ay. What have I done? What have I done? Please tell me that you have tools. Tell me you have tools. You don't. Oh dear. That's a problem. That is a pretty big problem, actually. I'm a little anxious now. I'll be honest, I'm actually a little bit anxious now that we might see the food reserves seriously dwindle. I don't know. I'm a little concerned. You need coal, don't you? So I'll tell you what, you just do iron tools. If you wouldn't mind there, bud. This down here, I'd really like to see that get finished. I think that's like one of our last construction tasks outside of the houses and the quarry. So if we can get this built, we can go up to the fishermen that we need. Actually, if we just go up to 48 off the bat, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there's 4 people that don't have jobs right now, but they'll have jobs soon enough. So if you wouldn't mind there, bud. Let's just get this finished. There we go. Alright, so all those fishermen can go to work. It actually seems like more people are getting tools here. It feels a little like tools production is saved, and I think that might be because of the logs being super nearby. So I think we might actually be okay. I think we might have actually managed this. So I'll tell you what, when these houses are built, well, for one, we're gonna go back down to 5 builders. When these houses are built, we're done with construction for a good long time, I think. Because we need to stockpile a bunch of logs in this area. You know, that's kind of a big deal. We need to get them in that area. It's all well and good having them elsewhere, but we need them down there. Alternatively, I could just move my my blacksmiths around, but this is also where all of the iron happens to be. So I think keeping them near the iron and keeping them near a bunch of logs it's kind of the way to do it, really. So we'll just do that, and we'll just have to hope for the best. We are also up to 50 people that don't have tools now. I'm back to being very nervous all of a sudden. I am back to being very, very nervous. And I don't like it. I hope that this doesn't kill us. But production last year was underneath consumption. And it will definitely be underneath this year as well. So we need to buy a lot of tools. And we need to get these blacksmiths working. You don't have tools, do you? No. Ah, it's rough. That's tricky. I can't order anything, can I? Can I order tools? Is that a thing? I can do steel tools, iron tools. Let's order both. We'll order those in and hope that that's enough. We just need time, really. That's kind of the big thing. It's just time. We need time to make the tools. And time for these guys to do their thing. But I don't know. Maybe things will turn around here. I mean, they have some logs. They have some iron. These guys don't have logs at all, really. But now that the construction's done, we might just see a bunch of logs get stockpiled here. I don't know. We're on over 120 people without tools now. So I just don't know. I am, I'm concerned. I'm very, very concerned. Do we have any iron or, well, it's not even iron, is it? We have enough iron. It really is just the logs that I think is holding us back. And I think it is just this area. So let's hope we can turn it around. The good news is this bridge is ready to build. This area here is getting cleared out pretty decently. The tunnel is gonna come together eventually. So if food does become an issue at any point, and not because of tools, we can at least get a bunch of farms out here sometime. So there's a chance, a small chance, but a chance, that we are not dead yet. There is a chance that we're not dead yet. And I think it's a decent one. I mean, food is... I mean, production this year is still pretty good, right? We've got a few years of food reserves left, I think. At least a few years. So I think as long as I play my cards right, we'll pull through here. Especially if we can get a delivery of tools sometime soon. That would save us in a pretty big way. Get everyone their tools back, let the blacksmiths do their thing, etc., etc. We just need that delivery, and I don't know when the deliveries come in. I've never paid enough attention to them to figure it out. I probably should. Or maybe they're completely random, I don't know. There's a chance they're completely random, I realize. I might be talking out of my tuchus, but I just don't know. Bridge is done, which is good. Very, very good news there. We can actually go ahead and connect this all up. So let's bring this road down here. Can't take it through that tree, but that's okay. We'll just leave it be until the area is cleared. Hey, here we go. Oh, this might save us. This might be exactly what we need. Purchase when merchant leaves. Let's see. Are you bringing tools for me? No. No, you're not. Oh, I see. It's custom orders from that particular merchant. Right. Yeah, no, never mind. Never mind. I'll tell you what we'll do, though. Let's go ahead and get 6 traders. Let's go up to 24 vendors, because we have the people for it. And, let's hope for the best. There's nothing else we can do. We just gotta hope for the best, man. That's kind of just it. That's kind of all we've got here is, a whole lot of hoping. Just a whole lot of hoping for the best. And I really hope it works out. I really, really do. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Nerdingham yet. This expansion, like this growth that we're seeing, I'm not ready to stop it. I'm nowhere near ready to say goodbye to Nerdingham, so I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. We know what the solution is. We do know what the solution is. We just gotta buy some tools in. And we gotta give the foresters time to get a whole bunch of logs out here. We just gotta survive. And honestly, I think we can. I think we'll manage. I hope we'll manage. I don't know if we'll manage. This is, I don't know if this, I don't know if this is a train wreck or a roller coaster. But it's something.